Hey, we are back.
What's happening?
My air horn. No, I fucked up. Pain. We're back.
What's happening?
There you go. I was waiting on that. Sorry. Technical difficulties by
Oh,
Ball Central crew. Our sound team messed up, so my apologies. But we have two episodes this week. One obviously aired on Wednesday, but this one's airing on Friday. We had to make room for our special guest of the week, Mr. Socialist. Are you a socialist technically? I'm going off of that.
nah. John's the big socialist.
I think he says Tommy Cooper is not a socialist.
Socialist. Yeah, but sometimes words lie, so I don't know.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. So hey, we got the Ball Central podcast this week on YouTube, Google, Apple, Spotify, and Anchor. Check that out on all the socials, etc., Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and what Tommy still uses, MySpace. So check out on all that. So
You're right. Follow me on MySpace.
For those who don't know, Tommy Cooper is a very good friend of the show. He's been on many times, and I would say that one big thing about him is that he's very locked into New York sports, and I can't wait to dive into it. So,
right. So this week, me and John and Tommy this week for the hosts. Let's start by saying how's everyone's week doing? John, how about you?
It's busy. It's going good. I'm posting. I was editing, now I'm posting. So I'm getting more stuff out, and more stuff is coming this weekend. And I don't know, it's going good. I had a lot of people reach out to me too after my first post with Akeem bowling this week, and like it was good. I appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone saying something. So it was very nice. But
yep, we're gonna check out the photos.
JPM Photo 61 on Instagram. So that's my handle. I'm still working on my website, but yeah, overall it's been a pretty good week, and I'm excited to be on with you guys.
Yep, you can also check out his photos on we tagged it on our Ball Central page on IG, so tune into that as well.
Appreciate you guys.
John will be taking pictures of my wedding.
Thank you. Appreciate
it. Better be, or else we're fighting. For me, hey, 2 episodes 1 week. We had to make sure to let Tommy on because he was supposed to be on a week ago. I forgot, so it's on me. So to make up for it, he's on this week. So Tommy, how about you? How's the tremendous one doing?
Everything is tremendous on this part. Let's just say a lot of good things. The year is starting off nice. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. We just gotta keep it going. You know what I mean?
They should.
That's all there is to it, man. $2. Actually, not $2 no more because everybody got to pay child support except for me. But
got you.
Everything good over here, man.
As you should. So, with that being said, let's jump into our first thing. As you may know, as we stated on Wednesday, we're all in the fantasy basketball league together. But I wanted to see how Tommy feels about his team this year. So I'm going to pull up the bracket real quick and see how Tommy feels about the current playoff bracket.
Hey, Phil, some more than others are in this fantasy league. Some more than others, I would say.
Oh, my gosh.
And I would also say it's been a great year for Tommy and this league. And I appreciate you guys keep me in our league, even though I'm not active most of the time. So I'd say, sorry, Tommy. This is my apology to you on air. But
that's all right.
Next year, I'll be better for you. It'll be better.
Yep. So as it stands right now, Zach and RJ have the bye, I believe. It will be Akeem versus E in the first round and myself versus Tommy in the first round. Tom, how do you think your team has performed this year so far?
Yo, let me just be honest real quick. That is the best team I've ever drafted in fantasy basketball since
day one. I mean, for the years of collecting like a decent team to a somewhat decent team to actually, this is the best team ever, in my opinion. In my opinion. I mean, listen.
That's great.
Everybody thought I was like going nuts because I picked Russell Westbrook, but look what the fuck he's been doing. You know what I'm saying?
He's been doing
despite the fact, he gave numbers on fantasy. I just did it based off the numbers. It didn't really matter if he played a shitty game or not.
And he played great off the bench. So I mean, you're right.
Oh.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie though, but the only thing about that was Kyrie Irving was like kind of a challenge in the beginning because I kind of doubted a little bit. I was like, you know what, I should drop him. I was like, you know what, no, because with all the controversy that's surrounding him right now, he's going to step into basketball and he's going to bring big numbers in fantasy basketball, and that's what happened. So I was like, fuck it. I just
took a big risk that paid off. Big risk that paid off.
Hey, also, I think Tommy is what? Tommy is the 3rd seed right now. So he has been cleaning up in the league. See,
Yeah, man.
how do you feel about the current playoff bracket as it stands? This is as of right now, and there's one more week left after this week. How do you feel about going up against me the first round?
It's goes to Cinderella. This is March. You never know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, I can't sleep on you in terms of fantasy because you always have a great team too. You know, but I remember throughout the league too, I ain't gonna lie. I did give you an ass whooping. But
that did happen.
Here's the thing though. I could get my ass whooped too, you know. You never know. So it's like probability, you know. I think this is gonna be a fair chance right here. This is gonna be a fight right here between me and Phil in the spot. But somebody gotta lose though, so that way me and Phil don't play against each other though.
Yeah, I mean, this matchup can change entirely. It all depends on this week and next week. So,
yeah.
Hey, how do you feel about the Akeem and Elijah matchup?
I ain't gonna lie to you. That is a tremendous matchup right there.
That is very tremendous.
That is very tremendous.
Can I ask who you're taking?
Yeah, who'd you take?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm playing him right now, so I'm gonna have to go with family.
Okay.
Akeem has a solid team, but Elijah's team, I ain't gonna lie to you. I saw that roster. I'm like, this motherfucker really got the Dark Avengers on his team right now.
If he gets a little bit healthier, he's really scary.
Right. Oh yeah, that's the thing too. Because I've seen a whole list of people that he has, and I was like, bro, please just fucking lose already. You know what I mean? And I'm playing him right now. I played him before and I won. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I might lose.
You never know. They could get healthy and they could play. And
Speaking of family, I just wanted to ask one question before I move on to the NBA news. You said Elijah's your family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he family technically? Like, is he blood relatives? Because Elijah told me that you guys weren't actually family. He was just your cousin, play cousin.
Yeah, technically cousin, but like there are some
people in the family and my family that's somewhat related to each other too, kind of blood related too. It goes deep.
You're talking about like a friend cousin in a sense.
No, like not like a friend cousin, more like a cousin's cousin.
Okay, I got you.
You know? So it's a cousin of a cousin of another cousin.
Yeah, so it's like pretty much like boom, 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 bada boom, bada bing. You know,
I was about to say.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
That's cool.
He's still family though. At the end of the day, I still jack him, so it don't matter.
Absolutely.
Pause on that one because you know.
What do you mean by jacking? What do you mean by that? Sir?
You know, because some people be thinking crazy, so I'd say pause on that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It was a quick pause, but it was good. It was good.
So, first bit of news we're going to go over. LeBron James had an ankle injury during the Mavs game and now out for 3 weeks. How do we feel about this Lakers team now that he's injured? And AD has been dealing with injuries out in and out because he did not play against the Thunder. So is this Lakers team done for?
Wait, are you talking to me or talking to John?
Tom, you go first. Since you're the guest.
Yeah, you're the guest. You go first.
Let John go first.
Is it done for? No. This is probably the best thing that could happen. This is the best thing that could happen. LeBron James needs 3 weeks of rest. All right, that's a factor before the playoffs.
They're also fighting for a playing spot.
The man is old. Okay, yes, they're fighting for a playing spot. Okay, I get it. But like, you need Anthony Davis to step up a little bit. You need other people to step up a little bit. I get a lot. All right. Well, I'm just saying they made some trades at the deadline, and it's going to be interesting to see how they go down the stretch. Will they make it? Who knows? You know what I mean? It doesn't look good. You know what I mean? I would rather play with LeBron James than play without him personally. But if this team can kind of win like 75% of their games and like kind of create a little like bond and have a like play off the bench, like LeBron comes back healthy, like they're a little scary. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe not, but they're a way more complete team if they learn how to play without him. That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha. What do you think, Tommy?
You know, with AD. Well, first of all, I gotta get
he's up there now.
Your audio is muffled, by the way. It's a little muffled. No.
What about now?
No.
It's like low. Like flow rider low.
What about now?
That's better.
That's good. Yep.
Wait, hold up. What about now?
Yeah, that's good.
Good.
Okay, sorry, I had to pull out my headphones. Pause. But
You're pulling the headphones. You don't have to say pause for that.
I guess
2
because I
pauses
said
already. Let's go.
Go ahead, Tom.
Anyway, so I want to say, if we're talking about the Lakers, listen. I want to give my shout out to LeBron because for doing what he was doing all the way from when he was 18 all the way to now. So I give him props for that.
Akron, LA.
AD, I'm sorry he fell off. I agree with Shaq. He did fell off.
Woo!
He did. Because the more injured he is,
Absolutely.
the more unreliable he's going to be later on in the stretch. And they're going to get rid of him.
I get that. But do you think he's like off? Like, do you think he's Dwight Howard off?
No.
First of all,
What I'm saying is like there are tiers to these things. Like Dwight Howard, top of the top. All right. 75 players, right? Is he incorporated or is he not? No, he's not. Well, he would have been if he didn't fall off.
I wouldn't say Dwight Howard off.
No, but what I'm saying is like he brought his team to the finals and then like he became more of a role player. Did he not become more of a role player?
Yeah.
And now he's finishing out his career in China, which is no disrespect to anything.
China.
He's an amazing player. You know what I mean? He's getting paid to play basketball. Congratulations to him. He's a great player. He'll do more than I've ever done. Okay.
Right.
But what I'm saying is like is Anthony Davis down to a role player type status of a player? No. Okay.
No.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that's
he
a
needs
fall
to be healthy.
You know what I mean? Like there are fall offs.
No, he just needs to be healthy.
Because that's what comes next. If he's not healthy for a couple years, that's what's going to come next.
He fell off. Yeah, he fell off from being like a top 5 player in the NBA to maybe like a 10 to 15 now because of his health.
Right. The same Anthony Davis from when he was a Hornet playing with the U.S. basketball team and everybody to where he's at now. I'm not gonna lie, he just.
No, I get that, but like the man just needs to get in the gym and get his ankles healthy. I mean, and other things. I mean, I'm just saying.
Listen, NBA players make billions and millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
If they practice what Tom Brady and LeBron James is doing towards their bodies, they'll be efficient.
That's true. That's true.
But
Michael Jordan did it too. A lot of people did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Michael Jordan definitely did it.
I don't know. I get that. I mean, what do you need for that? I guess time. You know what I mean? Like why can't he just stay healthy? I don't know.
How much time does AD have though?
Well, I mean, I think he could still play. Like, I think he can play like Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard wasn't done when he started to initially fall off. You know what I mean?
I can't compare him to Dwight.
He won a championship. Do you know what I mean, though? I know you can't compare him to Dwight. I'm just saying. Do you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Dwight won a championship not as a star player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He won as a role player.
Since we're talking about Dwight Howard, do you think that Anthony Davis? All right, so we talking about those players, right? What about the prime? Who would you get, Dwight prime or AD prime? Which one? I go with Dwight.
Dwight, yeah, I'd go Dwight too. Dwight Howard.
That's the right answer.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
that's the right answer.
Because around that time with the Magics, oh my god,
he was way more dominant for a longer period of time versus Anthony Davis. Like, yes, Anthony Davis brought his team back with New Orleans, but he never was that guy. You know what I mean? Like, he never accepted it because he never wanted to be there. So I mean, I think that's where his prime drops off, and if he keeps being injured during his prime or his best years, like it's going to be bad for him. But I don't know.
For me, I think this Lakers team's cooked. To be honest, it's cooked. LeBron's out for 3 weeks. AD is going to be in and out of games, and who's going to make up the production for LeBron and AD when they're both out for games?
If you say Dennis Schroeder,
you gotta figure it out.
If you say Dennis Schroeder, John,
Dennis,
you gotta figure it out.
Who's the best player right now?
Oh, Baba. I don't know. Get these young cats involved. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Who's that? I forgot his name, but who's that new guy? The new guy. He's
Beasley, Vanderbilt.
What about Rivers? What about Rivers?
Who? Reeves,
yeah.
Austin Reeves.
Yeah, Austin Reeves. Can he get anything started? Can he?
I mean, he's decent, but he's not like LeBron or AD.
Nah.
So I mean, so far the roster: Schroeder, you have Malik Beasley, you have Vanderbilt, you have Reeves, you have Bamba, you have who else do you have the center as a backup center? You have Reed as well. I mean, I don't think that this team can. I think by the time LeBron comes back, I think they'll be out of the play-in race, or at least like maybe like 14th or 13th, just because
Probably.
you need to be 7, 8, 9, 10, and I think they'll be like 12 or 13 by the time LeBron gets back, because it'll be hard to not with a very talented and stacked West. It'd be hard for that team full of role players without the 2 star players to keep up the pace.
Yeah, the fucking West is stacked, man. At this point, this is too much.
Which, as a Celtics fan, makes me happy. So
what? You should be scared.
Well, about what, the West? No, I'm saying the Lakers are making it. That's why I'm happy.
Oh well, fuck them.
Fuck the Lakers. Yes, fuck the Lakers.
Fuck the Lakers.
Speaking about LA teams, Tommy, how do you feel about the Clippers this year? They just got Russell Westbrook.
We gotta know. We gotta know how you feel.
Listen, that's a great fit compared to what Westbrook was at the Lakers. I mean, different. I want to say I think Westbrook will finally be himself. Because Paul George did support him. I want him to be himself more. Because when him and Paul George played together in the past, they did a magnificent job. So now, with that, Kawhi, oh my goodness, LA is crazy. It's just like, I want to say, you know how the one player go for the Lakers and go for the Clippers and it's like vice versa? It's just like when Lamar Odom switched, you know what I'm saying?
Who was on crack?
Yo, you're a dick.
Who was on crack?
I have him on the NBA 2K mobile. He's actually draining threes for me, so I appreciate him for that.
Yeah, I miss Lamar Odom too. He was a great player. I'm sorry.
What, before the Kardashian?
Oh my God!
You want to judge him now?
I'm not judging him. I'm not judging him.
You know what?
But I do agree with Tommy that the Clippers can be a very good team. They just got to stay healthy. That's the biggest problem. You have all these players that can run with Russ.
Kawhi looks really good.
Yep, he's looking good. You just got to have that. You just got to be healthy. Let that team go together. You should be fine.
I'm not gonna lie. I just want to say this though. But Paul George, I heard what he said the other day. I like how he says he doesn't look at himself as that guy. And that's a good mindset to have in the game of basketball because he's a team player. You know what I mean? Yeah. Back then, when he was a pacer with Lance Stevenson, Roy Hibbert, oh my gosh, Granger. Remember Granger, the wingman? Yep. Yo, Paul George.
Tommy showing his age.
Paul George was the man. Fuck you. Paul George was the man. And I would say personally, I really admire what he said because he doesn't look at himself as that. I think some basketball players need to look at themselves as that instead of being that ideal guy. You know, it's a team sport, you know what I mean? So it just makes it easier so that way the pressure could be off of them and the pressure just be balanced out so that way everybody can learn how to deal with it and just kind of be manageable as a team.
All right. I mean, how do you feel about the Clippers?
I mean, like, everyone was really high at them at the beginning of the season, and I wasn't, and they didn't start off great. You know what I mean? And, like, then they traded for Russ, and I watched that Kings game, and I was like, damn, what a great fit. What a trade. What a steal. What a steal. Like, I think that's exactly what they needed. They needed Russ. You know what I mean? He literally walked over from the Lakers to the,
to the Jazz and then to the Clippers.
Bro. And you know what's crazy is that, like, he literally took LeBron James being injured for the next 3 weeks and got it out of his head. He doesn't even need to worry about that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And it would have been all on him. It really would have been. Like, so, I mean, I'm happy for us. And hopefully he gets more cheers in the future and he brings the Clippers team to an interesting playoff run. But what's next?
Let's see. Speaking of Clippers and West teams, this game just finished up. Mavs versus Sixers. Luka and Kyrie both scored 40 plus points this game.
Oh shit!
How do you feel about Kyrie on the Mavs?
I like it a lot.
Hey.
I think it's the duo they need. I think he's going to look over and he's going to see a younger LeBron.
Yeah, I think
that's going to happen a couple of times this year. He's going to look over and he's going to see a younger LeBron. He's going to be like, do I need to go to LA and let that be all on me and go into the number one NBA team, media scrutiny? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I just second amended somebody in fucking fantasy basketball.
Nice.
Yo,
I'm coming back, Elijah. I'm coming back.
Hey, yo. Your thing's off. There you go. And then, so how do you feel about the Kyrie with the Mavs so far, Tommy?
Honestly, I think that's a great fit. I mean, if they click together like how they just did, I just saw fantasy basketball. By the way, he's fucking going off, and he got Doncic over there too. So I'm like, fuck, I
Yeah,
forgot he
40
got him
bombs
too.
from each.
Yeah, bro. Listen, Kyrie Irving's my favorite player of this time.
Really?
Yes,
Okay. All right. That's interesting.
yes. So I really want to say like he's been phenomenal. So I think transition from Brooklyn from here, I think this is a better fit for him. And then once they click, they're gonna be the best damn fucking duo in the West.
Yep. And
I see it.
speaking of Brooklyn, his old teammate, has joined the Suns. His debut, he dropped 23 points, 8 rebounds, and a couple assists with 2 threes. So, how do you feel about the Suns currently? How they're built? Because they traded away picks, Bridges, and Cam Johnson to get KD. Are they automatically the finals favorite for the West?
They're built for a run. I'll tell you that.
I agree
What
with
do you think? What do you think, Tommy?
They're built for a run, but if they fucking lose, Chris Paul need to go. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Chris
He
Paul.
can't sign. He can't sign for the league minimum.
Yo.
He could sign for the league minimum. Come on, you could let him sign for the league minimum.
They need a younger guard.
You could let him sign for the league minimum. Let them hire another younger guard, get him on the team, and just run it back.
So all I know is Chris Paul is a good asset for the Suns, but for the last runs or so, like he didn't make it, and it's just like everybody wants CP3 to get a ring too. You know what I mean? So I think oh my gosh, you fucking jerk. Honestly, we just gonna have to see from there. But if Chris Paul doesn't get a ring this year, then KD went to the West for no reason. In terms of that, I mean, KD was from the West.
He will get roasted if the Suns lose.
But out of all that though, I'm glad Kevin Durant's back in the West because when he was in the East, I didn't like that shit. That shit was weird.
But also, side note, before you continue,
though.
Tommy, the playoff bracket goes as of right now for the NBA. The Warriors and the Suns will play the first round. Imagine, imagine the Warriors kick out KD in the Suns' first round.
They're gonna do
awesome.
it.
That'd be awesome.
Stephen Curry's gonna drink a whole lot of nut juice and he's going off.
Hey,
isn't he injured right now?
Yeah, he's in. Yeah, he is.
He's sitting like LeBron. Look at that.
He should be back this week or the next week.
Come on, man. You talking to the shooter right there, Phil He right here. Once he's injured, he's gonna come back. He's gonna start draining. He's gonna be a hot hand for a while. Phil knows that shit.
I mean, the difference with LeBron and Curry's team, the Warriors still have Clay and Draymond. They're out there consistently.
Draymond is a bum who's injured now.
He's still playing.
Yo.
He was injured like 3 days ago or something. I don't know.
He played it. They got it. I'm not sure, but hey.
You should never brought up Draymond.
If the Suns don't win, they gotta blow everything up.
John is the fucking John hates Draymond Green.
If the Suns beat the Warriors, they should blow Draymond Green up. All right, they should just get him out of there. All right, he should be the Chris Paul of the Warriors, bro. I'm so sick of him, bro.
Oh my God,
Draymond Green does at his age for his team right now. The Chris Paul does right now.
I'm sitting over here twirling my thing and I disconnected my bed. But I don't know. I like him. I do like him. But sometimes you talk so much smack that it's just like.
Right. I mean, we also don't have a lot of NBA topics today since we went over them on Tuesday. So one topic we didn't want to talk about that might take a little bit of a time. Now that KD and Kyrie's gone, the Nets are ass right now.
Bums.
Is it whose town is it? Whose town is New York?
It's who it's always been. Come on now. What kind of question is that?
I'm sorry.
Tommy.
Listen.
Set him straight. Listen. Set his little Boston Celtics looking first place, whatever. Set him straight.
I said first place.
Whatever. Finish first. See what happens.
I'm done.
Hey,
we ain't going to the finals. I'm saying that right now. Celtics are not going to the finals.
Hold on, whoa.
This is about the Knicks. This is about the Knicks.
I know, and I'm saying the Knicks are going to make a splash in the playoffs. They're going to win a series.
The Knicks,
I'm calling that right now. We're going to win the first series.
No, not a series, Phil. Now you're bugging the fuck out. Now you're smoking cigar weed again. No, the Knicks is going to go
We'll win
further
the first,
this
and
year.
then we'll go to the second. You know what I mean?
No,
We'll see what
no,
happens.
John. No, so see, John. Now you're smoking cigar weed because they're going to go further.
No.
Are you
They
serious?
might go further. Yeah, they probably will.
Go further.
No, I'm just saying. We start with the first game first. You know what I mean? We go Monday and then we go Tuesday. All right, let's worry about Monday when Monday happens.
Listen,
That's all I'm saying.
and by Friday they're going to be there. I'm telling
Oh
you.
yeah, they're gonna be on Friday. I like the chemistry.
They're going to be there. They're
I
going to
like
be there.
Brunson. I like a lot of people. 7 straight. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I mean, the Knicks own in New York right now. It's just a shining moment to say, hey, yeah, you didn't even think we made the playoff, bro. Randall's looking better, bro.
Yeah, fucking finally. Finally, he's looking better.
And now RJ's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on with him. But
RJ's there. He's
there, but is he there? You know what I mean? Like he's got to pick it up on this parlay. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's gonna pick up the slack.
Yes,
Am I right? Am I right, Bill?
He does, yeah.
Okay,
if he doesn't pick up the slack, I ain't gonna lie though. He might low key get traded though.
But
to where? Toronto?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
RJ, get the hell out of there.
Who are you gonna get?
I can see. Listen, where I see it right now.
Scotty Barnes. Who do you think?
I would trade RJ Barrett for Scotty Barnes in a heartbeat.
What?
I'd rather have Scotty Barnes than RJ Barrett. Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
He does more on defense.
I want Scotty Barnes and other people. There are other people that I'd want.
You know, Phil does make a good point.
That'll be a steal.
I want a shooter too.
I would want a shooter though. You know what I mean?
Gary Trent.
I would want a shooter.
Yeah, it'd be Gary Trent. It'd be Scotty Barnes for RJ Barrett.
I'd do that in a heartbeat.
100%. I'll even give you a second round pick. We'll even give you 2 second round picks.
You're gonna get mad at me, but I would get rid of Mitchell.
I would too. I'd back at Jim and get somebody else.
The best center in the East, in New York. He said he was the best center in New York.
He was injured.
He's injured, but no.
He's come back. He is pretty damn good. Right now, he's the best center in New York right now. 100%.
He's better than Nick Claxton.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Oh yeah.
What's Nick Claxton going to do this year?
Nothing.
And Mitchell's going to be in the playoffs. So I mean, that's something.
I mean, so the Nets.
They might be an underdog. They might be a story, but it's not like Claxton's going to lead them to a win. You know what I mean?
No,
if Claxton leads them to a win. Tell me about it.
No, the only people
Mitchell gonna rebound though, and it's the building blocks are him. You know what I mean? I don't think the building blocks are Clarkson. That's just making sense.
But you talking about Brooklyn though? I'm gonna be honest with you. The only people that's gonna lead though, in my opinion, I had to say Bridges and Johnson.
Yeah, I can see that. That's true.
Yeah, I'm not
maybe
gonna lie.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Dinwiddie definitely.
Dinwiddie used to play for Brooklyn, so
Bridges was Bridges. Yeah, he's been doing his thing when he went to New York too.
Yo, I got a little sneaky suspicion that I think the 76ers are going to try to go after Mikal Bridges in the offseason.
Also, I think who was it? The Rockets might as well.
But who?
I think we should too.
But wait, my thing is, who we going to trade for him though? You know what I mean? Like who we going to give it?
RJ Barrett.
What? No, he's not RJ Barrett.
Get that RJ Barrett. So far, he'll be free agent, Tom.
RJ Barrett can still be something though. That's like something that
people. He has time. I'm saying so far.
So much time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I would say RJ Barrett is more. I want him to stay with New York though, because I feel like if you're going to trade away New York players, they have to trade away the players that's not really assets. You know what I mean? So I would, yeah. RJ Barrett definitely has to stay. He just got to show up. When he shows up and shows out, that's when he's going to be the man and he's going to stay. That's how I see it.
Right. So, 7-game win streak so far. For me, hey, I like the next season so far. I mean, at beginning of the season, I said they weren't going to make the playoffs, so I'm going to have to bite my words on that. They look like they won the playoffs, so I'd give them credit on that. Jalen Brunson has played phenomenally well this year. He deserved to be an all-star over Drew Holiday, in my opinion. So
he's worth every single penny too. By the way, I'm just
absolutely.
Out loud.
He's been the best point guard for the last 5 years.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy? He did exactly what I asked him to do. He came and he made Randall better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Randall stepped up from last year.
Finally.
That was such a headache.
They have some rotations, which should be good.
Yo, I was so pissed off at Randall, man.
Bro,
I was like, yo, they got to fucking trade him. You know what I mean?
I'd watch the game and he'd shoot, and I'd be like, oh my God, bro. I was like, no one can tell him. Someone tell him.
I do have one problem with the Knicks, though. I have one problem.
What?
You guys need a star.
We got Josh Hart. in the trade.
No, that's good as well. Because
I know.
you guys have been undefeated.
Josh Hart is damn good.
You guys have been undefeated ever since Josh Hart came to the Knicks. But
Yeah.
I think Julius Randle can't be your number one if you want to win a championship. You have to get a star player.
I think we already have a number one. I think it's Jalen Brunson. But I don't think
it's him either.
I think it is. I think it's Jalen Brunson, and we have to deal RJ or do something with RJ.
I think you guys need to get maybe a top 10, top 15 player in the league.
But
and add it to Brunson and Randle.
No.
That's what RJ could be though, and with a pick, you know what I mean. You need another rookie that can come in that can play. The thing is Tibbs going to do that? You know what I mean? Because he's just getting Toppin in. You know what I mean? He's just getting all these guys in. So it's just like, I mean, I don't know. They have to finalize their lineup before the playoffs because
I don't know. Because
one thing the Knicks do is they overplay their players sometimes.
Yeah. If you look at the last 10, 15 champions, they all had a top 10, top 15 player that won with them. So I think if you want to win a championship, you have to have an elite tier player, at least top 10, top 15 player, in my opinion.
But you have to understand that they're New York. They're underdogs. If we could beat Atlanta in the,
if the Pistons pull it off, with Billups, Ben Wallace, etc., maybe the Knicks can.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's one out of how many teams without a superstar that won a championship?
No, but and you know how sad that would have been is that Chauncey Billups, if they just would have drafted Carmelo Anthony, that team would have been insane for years.
Absolutely.
They would have been the one team that could compete with the Lakers or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey. Any other topics we want to touch before we move on to our game we have?
I'm letting you know right now that is the worst All-Star game ever fucking watched. That was the absolute worst.
It had lower ratings than the Pro Bowl.
Tommy,
yo,
we did a charity basketball thing, and we had picks, and we had a draft, and it was me and Elijah, and I was just like, all right, just take him. You know what I mean? I took him just to spite Phil, and he scored the most points, and I was like, yeah, that's right. And I took Jaylen Brown too, and he scored the third most points.
30 plus, yeah.
I was just like, oh, amazing.
The dude said that
to beat Phil.
Also, we will be doing donating to that very thing. We just got to get all the money in order. So stick to that. Yeah, I do agree. The All-Star game was not the best All-Star game in recent history, just because of how uncompetitive it was. I mean, I get it that it's All-Star weekend. We don't want players to try too hard because injuries might happen. But at the same time, we need to see some value of entertainment.
Yeah, because at this point, I saw better All-Star games than that. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
What do you think of the dunk contest?
That should
got
suck.
That right too.
That should suck. Actually, no, that shouldn't even suck.
I think Mac McClung did good.
Did you see what Shaq said to him beforehand?
Yeah.
He was like, I can remember your name.
I think Mac McClung was older partner. Well, him and Trey Murphy, but that's it.
But him and Shaq have a history too.
Yeah. The dunk contest is probably the best damn thing of All-Star Weekend because the 3-point contest was shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we know Dre. I said Draymond. I was thinking about Draymond. I hate Draymond right now. Damian Lillard. We already know he was gonna win that shit.
I'll say it was close.
I wish I picked him. I didn't pick him.
It was close between Halliburton and Hield. Halliburton scored 31 the first half, but then is it weird that we haven't heard from Mac McClung ever since the dunk contest?
It's BS. You got to get this guy on a team.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's NBA ready.
Put him in the Laker uniform. What are you going to do?
Wait. John. The problem was he wasn't in a Lakers uniform. And he was in a Warriors uniform. It did not pan out.
I understand. He was in a lot of places. Jeremy Lin was in a lot of places too. After his phenom 3 weeks, he got 4 or 5 years in the NBA doing what? You know what I mean? All on different teams. I'm just saying.
Hey, I mean, he did. Let me see.
And I love Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, I give him another chance. Give Mac another chance to see what he does, but I just don't think he's ready to be a solid contributor in NBA just yet.
Well, what does he have to do?
Put some years in. Put a year or two in the G League and grind.
Okay.
You had your opportunity with the Lakers and Warriors to show what you can do, and you didn't provide much. So,
well, he was in the G League.
Yeah, now he's in the G League right now. He needs to keep grinding there. He needs to get better. Plain and simple.
He will.
So, any other things before we move on?
Damn, man.
Okay, so we have a game that I made maybe an hour ago because we had to switch up some stuff for the topics. John and Tommy will be answering a question between him or him. I give these guys 2 players, and they have to choose who would they rather take.
Oh, fuck that.
That's right. Let's go, Tommy.
So
He's gonna pick Dwight Howard. I already know he got Dwight Howard in.
no, I promise. Also, I did not make a list. I'm going off the top of my head, so it'll be very genuine.
Cool.
Okay.
So, which Nick would you rather have? Bernard King or Carmelo Anthony?
Bernard
And everything, his legacy, East Nick's
Bernard
legacy.
King. Bernard King. Sorry.
Tell me.
Bernard King.
Ooh.
If you're talking about his legacy, if you're talking about like who he was, yeah. No, Bernard King.
Bernard King. And definitely, and I have his jersey too, so definitely Bernard King.
Gotcha.
But it's close because like you think about Carmelo winning like the NCAA championship in Syracuse, New York, and then coming to the Knicks, and it was big.
Fuck Syracuse.
I know, but so good.
It sucked anyway.
His son's gonna go there. Do you know that?
Really?
Yeah, his son. I heard his son's going to Lehigh. Lehigh's at a private school in Long Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm not sure if it's true though.
Okay, you're talking about like high school as of right now.
High school, yeah. Lehigh is one of the. I want to say one of the top ranked high schools for private schools in Long Island, probably New York State too.
Nice.
Okay. Next, who would you rather have? This is playing skill or and time as a Nick. J.R. Smith or R.J. Barrett?
Ooh.
J.R. Smith.
R.J. Barrett.
You're a fucking socialist. No.
He's got so much more time. He's got so many more moments he's gonna create.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm going with J.R.
I love J.R. Smith. He was a great Nick, but no, R.J.
From J.R. Smith from the Nuggets all the way to a Nick. Come on,
I know, and he played with Carmelo too. It was good.
Okay. Next,
and LeBron too. What?
And LeBron too. Yes. But like when you think of LeBron, you think of him like messing up. You know what I mean?
But what about Iman Shumpert?
I know Iman Shumpert as well. It was. I know. It was great.
What is wrong with you? 2010 was a great year.
It was a great year. It was a great year. We did go pretty far.
I'm mad at you, bro.
Up next.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm depressed now.
Who has had the better career so far? Take everything into his career: legacy, championships, wins, offense, defense, talent, etc., etc. James Harden or Allen Iverson?
Oh man,
everything in his career, everything.
Allen Iverson, 100% hands down. Let's go. Come on.
I give it to AI. Okay. Easy answer. So
easy answer. Bars. Don DeMarco. No.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a couple more. Let's see. Who would you rather have? Kawhi Leonard or Scottie Pippen?
All right. You already know who I'm picking.
Kawhi.
The fuck no. Scottie Pippen. He's the most underrated player of all time.
Scottie go-to.
Yeah, come on. If Jordan
Scottie Pippen played for like no money in a time where the NBA was booming. He won every single championship with Michael Jordan. He took over when Michael Jordan retired. He tried to make it his team. He almost like created a huge hole in the team and then came back to the team, won 3 more championships, never got paid. I mean, Scottie Pippen. Yeah, Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, Scottie.
I like the claw. I like what he's done. I don't. Scottie Pippen's done too much to not be good.
Okay.
Even though he was number 2. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got to give it to Scottie, man.
Next one. All-time Dennis Rodman, so take out his whole career in retrospect, or Draymond Green. All-time Draymond Green. I know John's answer already.
Come on. Go ahead, Tommy. Pick who you need to pick.
Okay. Minus the episode he had in his career in terms of publicity and all this other stuff. I'm going to have to give it to Dennis
Rodman, yeah.
He's a respectable man. I mean, he was an incredible rebounder. He was a problem on defense. He was a role player even on the Bulls, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A role player, and then despite he had a bunch of episodes outside the court too. Like he was intoxicated a lot. He had a wedding ceremony of himself.
He went to North Korea.
Yeah, he went to North Korea.
I mean, he was that's socialism.
Socialism.
Yeah. They play basketball different over there too. Do you know that, right?
Yeah.
Bro, crazy.
Okay. Next one. Okay. I just had it in my head. Who's the better dunker? Who would you rather have as dunker? Vince Carter or prime Zach LaVine?
Vince Carter, stop. Vince Carter, stop. Don't even do it.
I must say under the leg free throw dunk. That's wild.
Stop.
I'm not gonna lie. Vince Carter didn't do that shit.
Vince Carter, stop. What are we talking
No,
about
wait,
here?
hold on though. But
Man would tear down the rim. Stop.
yeah, but here's the thing, though.
Didn't do that. Like, that's like, bro, that's like saying, like, just because, like, LeBron James was born after Michael Jordan, LeBron James has the best, like, resume to call him the greatest of all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just because Michael Jordan didn't know about, 3-pointers. You know what I mean? Like, LeBron developed 3-point later in his career. All right? Just because he didn't know, yada, yada, doesn't mean it disqualifies him. I just think they played in different times. You know what I mean?
Zach LaVine may have more bounce than Vince Carter, though.
He might, but like I mean,
that means
Vince Carter's dunk contest was the best dunk contest. Was one of the best dunk contests of all time.
And
like
he was magnificent.
Kobe was in that dunk contest, wasn't he?
Kobe was in there.
A bunch of people, like, and it was like really hard competition. Zach LaVine never dunked against hard people. He was sometimes when he was like
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon one time. Who else he dunked against? I give you Kobe Bryant. Do you know who Kobe Bryant is? I'm sorry, I gotta shut up. It's like 10 o'clock. Do you know who Kobe Bryant is? One of the best basketball players ever played the game. I can't believe, bro.
Okay, so I think we got like 2 or 3 more. Let's see. Oh, who would you rather have as a coach? Greg Popovich or
Don't say it.
You know what? Let's go Phil Jackson.
Oh God.
Okay. Greg Popovich, 100%.
You said Greg Popovich.
100%. Yeah. And that's only because like Jordan and Kobe have talked about how like Phil Jackson has played with the idea of like a mental state on their teams. So like their mental psyches and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like to push them to like have them become, like the greatest, which is great. You know what I mean? But like I don't know. That kind of freaks me out. And I didn't like the divide he made between Shaq and Kobe. And I think if he keeps them together, they win another 3 championships. So I mean, I don't know.
Go ahead, Joe.
I mean, a decent argument, right? I mean,
that is.
I mean, Phil Jackson coached better players, though. I mean,
Phil Jackson did coach better players. He did do all that stuff, but I'm have to agree with you on that one too.
Okay.
Thank you.
So the last 2, who would you rather have in clutch time? Kobe Bryant or LeBron James?
Kobe Bryant.
And this is not a shot. This is not a contested shot. This is who do you trust to make the right play at the end of the game?
Probably Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
I think LeBron's gotten better. He's gotten better at it. And
LeBron James, all right.
He's way underestimated, though.
I remember I remember.
Give me someone else.
Kobe Bryant was trusted to take the last shot. He airballed it. No matter how many times he airballed and no matter how many times he missed shots, he learned to work on his game. Thank God for Michael Jordan.
Are you talking about the Jazz game when he airballed 4 shots at the end of the game and Shaq came over and patted him on the back and was like, "It's all right. You just take this and it won't ever happen like this again," or something? I don't know. It's just like
Kobe learned from his mistakes. I would say Kobe Bryant is like, you know how Iron Man, in every Iron Man movie, and then even in the Avengers, you notice how every time Iron Man messes up on his suits or something like that, every movie is like an enhancement on the suits.
Yep.
I would compare that to Kobe Bryant with his game. Only because Kobe Bryant knows where he fucked up at, and he knows what he had to do to improve on his game. He stayed in the gym for hours and hours and hours. It would intimidate other players, especially the opposing players. Like, there was one thing, though, Kobe Bryant, somebody was watching Kobe practice, and then Kobe Bryant was like, "Oh, I'm practicing," and then next thing you know, the guy was like, "Why are you over here for that long?" I was like, "Just to show you I wanted more." And what happened? Kobe Bryant beat their ass.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
There are a lot of things like that with like the
Yeah,
regulation of Kobe. But I do think LeBron overall, his career, like from when he was 18 to like probably I don't know. He definitely progressed his game since he was 18. And
he
like
definitely did.
at first he would like pass the ball away. I don't know if you remember before Miami, or sometimes like he wouldn't always take the last shot. Sometimes he did, but like he didn't always take it. You know what I mean? It wasn't always there for him.
Right.
And then like it just got to a point where like he would. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
like people challenged him. You know what I mean? Like ESPN and all these other people started pointing it out, and like he was just like, you know what, I will take the last shot, and he made them. So I mean, like I don't know. I think it's way closer than we're talking about, but
Yeah.
it is Kobe.
We got the last one now. The last pick for John and Tommy. One team to root for the rest of your life: the Knicks or the Giants.
You're a dick.
New York Giants.
Ooh,
New York Giants. Sorry about it. Sorry,
Tommy,
not sorry.
who we got?
Tommy, be careful.
Giants
I'm
or
gonna come back at
Knicks?
you. I'm gonna come back at you with some crazy stuff right here. I got
What?
some crazy stuff in my back pocket right now.
Giants or Knicks?
don't
You
even
can
know
only
about
choose
it.
one to root for the rest of your life.
For the rest of life, I would say,
Tommy, one
John chose Giants,
is
right?
with free speech. One does not believe in free speech. I'm just putting that
One
out
is
there.
social. One involves socialism, right?
I'm gonna have to go with the Knicks, bro.
Oh, you just
Ooh.
picked the wrong team.
What? How picked
Yeah.
the wrong team?
Tommy, right now, as we very speak, when you go to Madison Square Garden or anything Madison Square Garden related, as in Radio City Music Hall, as in other things that James Dolan owns, he's being sued by 90 different people. So he's using facial AI to identify those people before they enter and then reject them from coming in.
Oh yeah.
All because they're lawyers. You know what I mean?
But James Dolan is about to be out. He's about to be out anyway. He's about
He's
to
been
He
for a
ain't
while.
about to be out. What are we talking about?
We'll see.
He's gonna be done.
How's he
Something
gonna be done?
drastic.
Tommy said, "Fuck the Giants."
Man owns everything. What are you talking about?
He
to be
owns
done?
everything, but he's about to lose everything, bro.
How he's about to lose everything?
He's going to lose everything. Eventually, everything's going to catch up to him, and then
It's been a while.
Okay. It's gonna be a while.
Everything's going to catch up to him, and then next thing you know, bad publicity for the guy who owns the team. He has to get
He
now.
doesn't
He
have
has
good
to,
publicity now.
somebody else has had to get the team.
I guess.
Hey,
I
okay.
don't know.
And that is our segment, him versus him. Make sure you check our YouTube channel for the rest of our podcast segments. And we're going to move on to the last two things. We have 2 drafts coming up. So, quick drafts. We're going to do, 3 picks, maybe 4 picks, and then 2 honorable mentions.
Mhm.
These guys don't know the drafts, and I have not told them ahead of time. So, our first one, with Tommy and John both being in the same podcast together, we are going to do an all-time Knicks draft. Anyone who has played for the Knicks, from when it started to right now, 2023, that is our draft. So we're going to do Tommy, John, then myself. So Tommy, kick us off with the first pick of the draft. Let's get started.
First pick. Let's see. You know, I gotta get the big man.
Yeah, you gotta get up.
Don't talk to me.
You don't
Don't
talk
talk
to
to
you.
me. Don't talk to me. You
You
know I
want
got
big-
the
you
big
want
man. You don't have to get it. Nobody.
You
And
gotta
you're gonna
build
let him
around
go
the big man.
first. And you
Fuck.
let him
Absolutely.
go
I want to
first.
see your reaction. That's why.
Some bull. You know it's bull.
Okay, Tommy.
Whatever. That was a rigged draft, anyways. I don't care.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. All right. Big man.
That's nice. You know what? I'm glad you
Patrick
picked
Ewing.
an
We're
underdog.
confirming it, right? Patrick
Yes,
Ewing?
that's Patrick Ewing.
Yep. Okay.
Probably the next
I'm stuck
greatest first round pick.
between Pat Ewing and Marcus Camby.
Ooh, interesting.
Who the hell would say that?
Another bad pick, but okay, cool.
Why?
All right.
Marcus Camby?
Over Patrick Ewing?
I'm going to tell you in 2 seconds. I'm going to tell you in 2 seconds why it's the bad pick, because you should have went with someone with some championship experience. I'm talking Wilt Frazier. All right. So
Okay.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm going
Patrick
with.
Ewing and Walt Frazier off the board.
Number
Yeah.
2. I'm telling
Okay.
you,
My
Wilt, baby, come on. Now.
my first pick of the New York Knicks draft.
Mhm.
Give me Carmelo Anthony.
That's a good pick.
Okay.
Pick. That's what I thought
Let me
he
go
was going with
Melo.
originally. That's what I thought he was going with
Yeah.
originally.
So give me
Watch
Carmelo.
John pick Nate Robinson next. Watch. Nate Robinson.
I might pick Nate
Tommy,
Robinson. You want a dunk
Tommy,
contest?
it is your pick.
Jamal Crawford.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Okay, go ahead, John.
I'm gonna one up him. Allen Houston.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm surprised this guy hasn't been taken yet. I thought Tommy or John was gonna pick him, but let me get Bernard King.
Bernard King, great pick. Great pick.
John.
I'm playing a game. I'm playing a game with Tommy, so let's go.
Game now.
Go ahead. Who you picking?
Okay. Point guard.
Okay.
Stephon.
You need one. Okay.
Ooh, strawberry.
Stephon Marbury. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. I'm thinking.
Go ahead, pick Phil Jackson.
That's cute. That's cute. You know what? I think every Knicks team needs a veteran. All right. And one of my favorite veterans to ever play for the New York Knicks was Jason Kidd. And
I knew he was going to go with that. Yep.
And that's who I'm picking, Jason Kidd. There we go with the third round.
He's a Nets guy.
I don't care. He came back. He hit a buzzer beater against the Nets. All right?
Oh, wait.
He's a Knick as well.
Actually, I was watching that game in person. So, yes. Good job.
He's amazing.
You know what? Give me. Let me go with center. Let me go Willis Reed.
Okay.
Number 3. So we got one more pick, and then we'll do honorable mentions. So Tommy, your 4th pick.
Oh, 4th pick.
Yep. 4th pick and then 2 honorable mentions. We'll do 4 and 2. So go ahead.
So I already got. You know what? He played power forward also.
Damn, nice, good pick. Fuck.
Marsh Stoudemire.
Oh, really? You really wanted Mari Stoudemire? Okay.
Marsh Stoudemire was good.
Okay.
He was.
I like your opinion.
Especially against a fire hydrant.
Why? Let it go. Why won't nobody
let it go? Let it go.
He let his fist go in the extinguisher. John, we got.
You know who the Bulls let go to the Knicks? Charles Oakley, and that's who I'm picking.
Oh, that's my next pick.
Charles Oakley. Okay.
Oak.
Big Oak. The one that got kicked out by James Dolan.
I don't even want to talk about it. Don't even get me started on this issue.
Face with AIs.
Oh my god. It's like dude's getting sued by so many people. Like he just loves paying lawyers money. Like he just loves it. Like it's
right.
Let me go with a back in the day point guard, urban legend, street park legend. Let me go Earl the Pearl Monroe.
Ooh, okay. Pearl.
So now we have 2 honorable mentions. So Tommy, kick us off.
Let's see, honorable mentions.
Yep, we get 2 each, and first round goes to Tommy.
Okay. So this is gonna be a little. Anthony Mason.
Okay.
Yeah, good pick.
I gotta give him. I gotta give him his flowers.
Okay, John, who we got?
Did you pick Stephon Marbury already?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Jeremy Lin.
Damn.
Because Linsanity, when that hit the Garden, I remember I was a senior in high school, and that was amazing. I was in New York during Linsanity. It was on fire.
Damn.
It was, bro. Jeremy Lin. Ooh, man, just ate. Man took an opportunity and ran with it. Go ahead.
Damn, that was my pick.
Thanks.
Let me go.
Do what I do.
King of the half court, king of the 3-point shot in New York. I'm gonna go J.R. Smith.
Allen Houston is way better 3-point shooter than J.R. Smith. I'm sorry. It
was a troll pick.
Yeah, it was a troll pick, but I love J.R. I do, but the fact that
fuck Phil Jackson.
Oh my god.
Hey, tell me your last pick for the Knicks.
Phil Jackson.
You know, nobody doesn't really talk about this guy, but he did junk on Jordan. You know what I'm about to say.
Say what you need to say.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm about to say.
Say what you need to say.
Mr. Stark.
John Stark.
John Stark.
Mr. Stark.
Talk this shit.
The Tony Stark of New York Knicks. Tony.
John, we got
last pick. This is hard.
Go ahead, pick Phil Jackson, bro. I already know you're gonna pick Phil Jackson.
Nah.
You must Shepard.
No, that was close though. I'm thinking of someone that I just want to pronounce his name right. Hold on.
Tracy McGrady, because he was on the Knicks.
Andrea Bargnani.
Who else do you think I'm gonna pick?
Wait.
Porzingis.
I'm surprised nobody picked. Remember Fields?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, I like Field. That's who Jeremy Lin slept on couch.
Yeah.
Was Fields. Who's the point guard right now that we just paid $100 million to?
Brunson.
That's who I'm picking. Brunson. Thank you.
Well, my
That was off the top of
last
my head.
pick in the honorable mention draft for the Knicks. Give me Chris Childs.
Okay. All right. To the next draft.
Wait, honorable mention with him and his Kobe Bryant incident. Gave Kobe Bryant a 2-piece. So I'm going to go Chris Childs just off of that.
So nobody not gonna pick Nate Robinson.
I know Nate Robinson would have been my next pick.
I'll do him / Novak.
So nobody not
one of my favorites.
Steve Novak, and nobody pick him.
He's one of my favorite 3-point shooters.
Steve Novak.
Okay.
Just
He was only good in 2K13. So
and you know
Dude,
what, Tommy?
Gallinari was such a better 3-point shooter than Steve Novak. That's just a fact.
Maybe.
If you know your Knicks basketball, you know.
Hey, fair enough. So
wait, let me ask y'all a question real quick though, before we even go forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just letting y'all know right now.
Wait. Can I close out the draft real quick? Give me a moment. Okay. This has been our all-time Knicks draft. Check out all the drafts on the segment, the YouTube channel down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Good, Tommy. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I'm just letting you know right now. This is a tremendous question. So who would you pick to guard? Let's see. All right, so in the team, you need somebody to start, you need somebody to bench.
Who are you talking about?
So Amari Stoudemire,
okay.
Patrick Ewing, and then for the last one that's cut, Charles Oakley. Who y'all got?
Start bench cut?
Yeah, start Ewing, bench Oakley, cut Amari.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Well,
what is wrong
wait,
with you
Tommy.
Right,
why I'm saying cut Amari? Because he got a cut on his hand after punching that fire extinguisher. So I'm gonna say cut automatically.
I'm saying cut Amari.
Up.
I'm saying cut Amari because his game got cut when Carmelo Anthony came to town. He was a running point guard or a running power forward, and when he came to town, it was like walk up ball, and he didn't get no easy points.
Right.
He used to get all the easy layups, all of them. And it would be like, damn, Amari Stoudemire is so fast and tall and great. And this is going to be a great Knicks team. All we need is another player to put around him. And we bring Carmelo Anthony to the field, who is amazing, who puts up 40, but then slow.
Okay. Tom, who would you do?
I would actually start Ewing, bench Amari Stoudemire, cut Oakley.
Why would you do that?
Listen, Charles Oakley, good player.
You could flip up to Amari and Oakley, to be honest.
But Amari Stoudemire, we're talking about from the fucking Suns. Oh
no.
Come on, man.
He didn't do anything with
Steve Nash.
So what?
What?
You got Steve Nash 2 MVPs.
Do I
He's the most valuable player.
Highlight?
But Stoudemire, that Suns team's defense was trash.
Trash.
Yeah.
Atrocious.
But Steve Nash is better than Jason Kidd.
You get the hell out of here with that. All right.
Okay.
Who
so
won a championship?
Wait. Our last draft, and our last segment of the night. Neither of them. No, sorry.
This kid's coaching.
No, Luka and Kyrie are playing. This kid's not coaching. No, I'm joking. Our last draft of the night, since Tommy's here, it'll show his age a little bit, but we are doing a 90s/2000s draft. So any player that played between the 90s and 2009, that's who we're drafting. So I know Tommy has that's one of Tommy's favorite eras, the 90s and 2000s. So you have any player that played between 1990 to 2009. So anyone that played 2010 on or 1989 and below are off the limits.
Okay.
So John, Tommy, me.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
John, say it, please. Please.
Go ahead. I'm waiting for you to say it, motherfucker. Go ahead.
I don't think I'm going to pick your pick, bro.
No, go ahead. I'm waiting for you to say it.
Dude, I think this is not me, but this is the in me. And you know, if I gotta go Kobe Bryant.
I don't like you.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
John, thank you.
All right, who
Now,
you got? Who you got?
Payback for last draft. You're welcome.
Okay.
Thanks. Who you got?
Oh, it's
Sorry.
obvious.
Okay.
It's
So
obvious.
you got the shooting guard, right?
Yeah.
It's obvious who Tommy's picking. If he doesn't
Wait,
pick,
it could be any player from any
Yep.
sport.
no, just
No,
basketball.
from the
Oh,
90s
just
all the way
basketball.
to
Oh,
2000.
I was about to say a baseball player.
You were gonna say Lawrence Taylor too.
How stupid was I? No, no, Lawrence Taylor, probably not. I was probably gonna go with Derek Jeter.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so yeah,
All right, so we're doing basketball?
strictly NBA. Yeah.
All right, cool. Are we doing to fill out like a lineup?
No, just any player.
Okay, cool, gotcha. I'll go
Yep.
Kobe. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to fill up the lineup because I was about to go crazy. But I'm going with Michael Jordan.
Good pick. Good pick.
Michael Jordan. Okay,
That's
for
a good
me,
boy.
I'm gonna pick a guy. You know, some call a phenomenal player. Some call a kid from Akron. Some call the leading scorer of points in the NBA after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Give me LeBron James, first pick overall.
Okay.
Easy pick.
Okay.
Fucking socialist.
John, up next.
Jeez.
I'm gonna go with the player who's going to be the best point guard of all time when all said is done. I'm gonna go with Steph Curry.
Hey, he played in the era. Fair enough.
I'm just saying.
Good
Okay.
pick. Tommy, Curry or Magic Johnson?
Magic Johnson.
Do you think Curry has a chance to pass him?
Yeah, if he wins championships.
In assist or threes?
In
just
championships.
In like legacy.
In overall betterness, it could be Curry. It could be.
I would say Curry was a better
Oh,
shooter.
John, you barely got Curry too.
I know.
Curry got drafted in 2009.
To be honest with you, I forgot that he was. Never mind. You know what? Should I? No, I'm gonna keep it.
2009, so he didn't even play a full season.
He
He played 1 year.
I know. To be honest with you, I fucked it up.
That might have
Can I pick
been a
another
bad
player?
pick.
Can I
Yeah,
pick
go ahead,
another
go
player?
ahead, go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna go prime Jason Kidd. Thank you very much.
You're lucky.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
return that. The guy who barely got drafted in 2009.
I mean, technically, if we're talking overall career, Steph got drafted, so it counts. But
Jason Kidd, okay. Go ahead.
I was thinking matching up other greats, but then I went with like let's pick favorites because I know one of you is gonna snag them. But
Well, speaking of Stephen Curry, he's planning to return Sunday against the Lakers.
Perfect.
I would too. They're bums. They don't got LeBron. They got nobody. Like all I gotta do is walk up the court, and be like,
Tommy, who we got?
half court shots.
I'm going with Shaq.
Damn.
Good pick.
That was my next pick. Shit. For me, you know what? I'm gonna go before anyone gets petty. Let me get Dwight Howard. I have to.
Good
I have
job.
to get my guy. I have to.
Oh, you do. All right,
I
I'm
have to
gonna go
get my
with Tim Duncan.
Damn.
Oh,
Good pick.
oh, you going with Timmy?
Yeah, Tim, guy who held the Knicks from winning a championship. Tim Duncan.
Okay,
What, Tommy?
I'm going with Penny Hardaway.
Perfect.
Whatever.
You
can have Penny.
My next pick.
I got to. He
Penny thinks he's on the level of Kobe, but he's not.
I want to say before if the injuries didn't catch up to him, it would have done well. Him and Shaq would have won a chip together.
I doubt it. I think Shaq would have left no matter what.
You okay?
Because we know Shaq loved LA more. So, for me, you know what? Let me go MVP winner, Defensive Player of the Year winner from Minnesota and Boston, Kevin Garnett.
Oh, the guy with the low ass SAT score.
Take him.
He's also a champion.
Yeah,
One.
because he won.
More than any player in the Knicks right now.
You know what?
John, your next pick.
Do I need a center? Do I need a center? I think I do need a center. And a center in the 90s would be Patrick Ewing.
Ooh.
So I took him back. You thought you had him. Psych.
Good pick, John. Good pick, John.
He did pick.
Pick Yao Ming.
Oh.
I'm just saying. This is my suggestion.
You picked Yao Ming or Ewing?
No, Ewing.
Ewing? Okay, gotcha. Tom, you're up.
Vince.
Okay. Let me go with an easy one. Another legend that played in the 90s. He battled with Jordan. He battled with Magic Johnson. He battled with the bad boy Pistons. Larry Bird.
Bad
Okay.
boy himself. He is
Larry.
champion. Larry the legend.
Another champion.
Wait. When did he retire? 92?
Let me check.
You're going to take his last 2 years?
Hold on, Larry Bird.
I'm just saying. If we're
Retired.
counting Curry one rookie year, I'm just saying.
He retired in 92.
Yeah.
1991. I'll take 1991.
Did they do anything that year?
Probably not.
Okay.
Maybe.
Cool.
That's
That's when they lost to the Bulls the first time.
Hold on, actually, I might want to take back my pick, sir.
Oh, yeah, you can take it back.
Thank you. Actually, let me go with
the stud of the time. You know what I mean? That's what my.
Or I can go with one of my favorite point guards of all time.
Go with you.
Let me get Steve Nash.
You can have him. Good job. That was a nice job.
Steve Nash.
John, you're up.
All right. Trying to feel like.
Where are we at? 4, I believe.
Yeah. Are we doing a full lineup? Should we do a full lineup?
Shit.
Is it possible?
Well, I mean, I drafted 4 players, not like a full lineup. So.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Let's do 5 rounds and then 2 with honorable mentions.
Let's go Dwayne Wade.
Okay.
That's the pick.
Thank you.
Okay. Who we got, Tommy?
He was Batman, but he's in Batman.
Tracy McGrady.
Ooh,
Solid.
You
literally drafted Cousins. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yep, he did.
The better shooter, the other one's a better dunker.
No. McGrady's number 2 in both. McGrady's number 2 in both.
And shooting?
Yeah.
Are you fucking crazy?
Vince Carter could hit a 3 like no other. I'm telling you.
But he's a better. No, Vince
like
Carter's a better
overall,
dunker.
yeah. Overall, yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, if I had 3 between him or Vince, I'd go with Vince. He hit a lot of game winners. How many game winners streaks he got?
Okay, I'm gonna go with another center. One I played for the Houston Rockets. Give me Olajuwon.
Okay.
Hakeem, the dream.
Okay, Hakeem, the dream. Who only got a chip because Jordan retired. But whatever. The one exception.
He's still one of the best centers of all time.
He is.
Top 5?
Ewing better than Hakeem, but yeah.
Ooh,
he is though. He is though. He is though. Come on.
Tommy, who would you rather have, Olajuwon or Ewing?
He's gonna say
Olajuwon.
You know what? Fine. Be you. But I think he's better. Whatever.
Okay, John, you got our 3 honorable mentions.
He was better on the perimeter anyway.
What'd you say?
He was.
I mean, I guess you got the championship.
Yeah. So, John, our first round out of 3 honorable mentions.
Okay, first round out of 3 honorable mentions of someone from the 90s to 2009. Who's a basketball player? This is sus. Low key. Can I go women?
What's that be? NBA.
Oh, okay, fine. All right. Trying to think of somebody who caught fire during that time. We already talked about the Lakers. Already talked about. I don't know. That's hard. Do we have any options? Yeah. Anybody you would suggest?
Richard Jefferson.
No.
Nets player.
Yeah, quite a nice Nets player. Who played in the 90s?
You can go Gilbert.
Yeah. I'll go Grant Hill.
Okay,
Grant Hill.
I like that. I respect it.
We'll go Grant
That's
Hill.
a great pick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tommy, who we got first round of the 3 honorable mentions?
In that era?
Yep, 90s or 2000s.
Reggie Miller.
Ooh, shooter.
Great pick.
My next pick, Mavericks legend. Let me go Dirk Nowitzki.
Great pick.
I gotta pick Dirk. One of my favorite power forwards of all time.
Okay.
John, who we got?
Let me go AI.
Ooh, okay.
Still
Influential
later on.
pick. Good pick.
And by the way, practice, that was the most blown out interview. Like, do you know what that was about? They were talking about him missing practice because he went to a funeral. Like,
Right.
anyone today got that question, it wouldn't even be addressed. You know what I mean? The team would have came out and be like, he went to a funeral. Are you a human?
Right. Tommy, who we got? Your second round honorable mentions. Is that still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, just make sure.
Yeah. I want to say. In the 90s, let's see.
90s or 2000s.
Oh, if we talking about the 90s, Charles Barkley.
There we go. I was looking for that one to get picked.
Man
For
was
me,
a problem as a Sixer.
absolutely.
They keep forgetting to talk about that.
For me, this is an easy one. Bucks, play for the Bucks, play for the Supersonics, play for the Heat, and most importantly, play for the Celtics. Let me get Ray Allen. Easy
That's
pick.
pretty good. That's a pretty good pick.
Jesus
John,
Shuttleworth.
your last pick of the draft.
My last pick of the draft. I had the answer, so I think I might need some truth.
Damn.
Paul Pierce.
He ain't getting the trifecta. Phil tried to get the trifecta in this draft. He ain't getting it.
Damn.
Snap.
Oh my gosh.
And I got the crown jewel of it too. Paul Pierce was the king of that team.
Damn. Okay, Tommy, who we got?
I got Strickland.
Rod Strickland?
Yeah.
That's a very interesting pick. But all the legends you had.
No, the reason why I picked him though, because he is actually forget about. If you look at the outstanding point guards, the ones that are very creative and stuff. If you look at Kyrie Irving, right? If you look at Kyrie Irving, a lot of people compare Kyrie Irving to Allen Iverson, Rod Strickland, and other big time NBA ball players in the streets that took it to the NBA, like Stephon Marbury at the time. You know what I mean? Like, you know how some people tend to forget about Strickland. Strickland was actually pretty damn crazy. He didn't receive enough credit. So I got to throw him in there.
What? My last pick and to finish off the draft. This is
Scalabrine.
This may not be This might not be the best pick of the draft. It's not Scalabrine though. This might not be the best pick of the draft, but it's a personal pick for me. Spurs legend, one of the best 6 men that ever played the game, Manu Ginobili.
Great pick.
Ginobili.
Great pick.
With that being said, this is the end of our draft. Thank you for tuning in. Maybe check out all our other drafts on the YouTube page down below. We will see you in the next one. Deuces. So we're at the end of the show. Last words. Who wants to start us off?
Tommy, you go first. You're the guest.
Yep. Go ahead, Tommy.
Well, guys, as usual, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. I miss you both.
Facts.
All right. So don't be wow. Fuck Boston.
Ooh, they first.
Yo, Tommy, do you have Elijah's address by any chance?
No.
Don't leave his address. You don't? I thought you did.
Yo, do you want to see what I got? What I got Elijah for the thing? I asked him for his address and I forgot.
Let's hope he doesn't watch the replay.
Oh, you told me about that. You told me he was going to take care of that before you finally did it?
Yeah, I finally got it. You want to see what I got him?
Yo, you got to send that to me.
Want to see what picture I got him?
Yeah. Oh, that's tough.
Magic versus Bird.
That's a good photo.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about it. I was like, who should I get? They didn't have anybody fucking current. So I was like, you know what? Let me get two of the legends of legends. You know what I mean? I appreciate you being a co-host. I would consider you. You know what I mean? Right. Magic to the Bird. Maybe
who's Magic? Who's Bird?
Phil's way more Bird. I'm the guy who took the picture. Look how great of the picture.
And then I'm Magic. No, I'm Bird. No. Magic.
Yeah.
I'm Bird. Okay.
No, Phil's Scalabrine.
So,
right.
Tommy,
Phil's anything else? Right away over here.
As a kid, right?
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
What else we got, Tommy? Before I head out.
Yeah, what do you
No,
got?
it's just been a pleasure. I mean,
Facts.
I'm looking forward to hearing more episodes, and I'm letting you know right now. The Knicks is gonna fall in the playoffs,
That's right.
and fuck the Bucks.
And we gotta do more episodes. I'm down to do episodes like this later.
Yeah. Also,
We
we'll
can do
definitely have you
drafts
around
and
for
stuff.
playoff time as well. Also, just if you want to come through just for random ass drafts, feel free to come through.
Come through, my guy.
So, John, we got last words.
Did you know who took this? What'd you say?
Last words.
Last words. I think I did an amazing job on my drafts, and hopefully Phil makes some graphics, and you can see who I took versus who Tommy and Phil took. Yeah, and thanks for listening to another podcast. Phil, what's your last words?
For me, hey, we did 2 episodes this week because Tommy wanted to be on. So shout out to everyone involved in the podcast this week, me, Elijah, John, and Tommy. So shout out to you guys. Like I said, Tommy's welcome anytime. The tremendous one. Shout out to Mr. Thomas Lee Cooper, the 45th. So
Oh my
love you
god!
so much.
45 generations later.
45th, right? I say, like
Tommy,
I said,
ask Phil about his age, how it's gonna be changing.
shut up.
How he's gonna be an old ass man now.
It's my birthday next Thursday, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. So keep all these old jokes coming. You about to get them.
Yeah, but still, even if I turn a certain age, Tommy will be 5 years, 6 years older than me, so we good.
I don't know.
That's all right.
Tom looks pretty young for his age.
True, he does.
He has no white in his beard yet. It's
That's
nice.
true. You know what they
Right.
say. Tommy
Phil
is
was old.
Tommy was the ghost of Kaz, ghost from Power. No, so.
Not the ghost. Yo, no.
Oh no.
No.
So yeah, me and Tommy's been through a lot. So I'm very happy that our relationship still is together and intact. So shout out to him. He's done a lot for me.
Yo, man.
He was like a great grandfather figure to me. So shout out to him.
Grandfather figure. We gotta watch out for all the milfs out there. That's the question.
Hey. Well,
Hey.
so anyone got any shout outs before I head out?
No. I think
Shout out
we're
to the
good.
Switch chat.
Shout out to the Swiss chat, right?
Yeah.
Everybody in there.
Yep. Also, if you want, make sure you follow John on all the socials. Great content coming up, photos wise. Very talented artist /
Thank you.
photographer. So tune into
Appreciate
that. We'll plug it in our info down below for YouTube, so you can press on the link on his Instagram. So we'll make sure you tune that in.
Thank
So
you.
with that being said, this has been another episode of the Ball Central podcast. NBA season is winding down. The playoffs are almost here, and we're very excited to see who faces the Knicks and bounces them out in the first round. So with that being said, this has been myself, John, and Tommy, and we will see you next week. Deuces.